In this tutorial, we're looking at a new function of the Giants editor, which previously always had to be carried out in a 3D modeling program such as Maya. Here we can see the cube we are familiar with and want to slightly alter its starting position, which is the transformation gizmo. First, let's select the cube by clicking on it with a mouse, then we'll click on Edit, Freeze Transformations. A new window will open containing 4 different checkboxes. Using these checkboxes, we can change the transform attributes of the object without changing the current characteristics of the attributes or the visual appearance of the object. This means Translate sets the object's pivot to its origin, resetting it to 0, 0, 0, even though the object remains in the same location. Rotate sets the rotation value to 0, even though the object retains its current alignment. Scale sets the scale value to 1, although the size doesn't visually change. And Preserve Instances ensures that the selected options are only used for the current object and not for all instances of the object. Now let's try this on our cube. First, we scale the cube using its transform attributes. Now we select Scale in the Freeze Transformation window and click Apply. The scale transform attributes are now back at 1. Next, we can rotate the cube. If we now select Rotate and then click Apply, the transform attributes for the rotation go back to 0. Finally, we can set the pivot to the origin by selecting Translate and clicking Apply. The pivot is now at the origin. We can undo the changes by clicking on Undo in the Edit menu. Finally, we can take a look at what the previously mentioned Preserve Instances option is all about. For this, we must first duplicate the cube. We can do this either by clicking Duplicate in the Edit menu or by pressing the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-D. Now let's scale the cube again. If we now remove the checkmark from Preserve Instances and click Apply, every object of this kind is frozen, also causing the size of the duplicated cube to change.